I'm sorry, let me just take a sip of my Resident Evil 3 Nemesis
Please.
tea flavored G Fuel.
Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Nemesis. It's kind of sus. Wait, just because I invented?
All right.
Why are you blue?
There once was a man named Chris Redfield, a man with power beyond your wildest dreams. But he had made an oath, one which he could not break. I swear to you, Claire, I will find you a man so that one day the Redfield bloodline may carry on. And with this promise, he set out into the world to fulfill it, allowing no obstacle to bar his path.
All right. Hello. Welcome to this tier list video. This one is all about the boulder punching asshole himself, Chris Redfield. I am Leon.
And I'm Ethan.
And welcome to the video. So we have, I believe, 16 or 17 Chris's right here, all from the spin-offs, extra media, all kinds. So we can start off right here. This is Resident Evil 1, the cover of Resident Evil 1, to be specific.
First bad boy.
Yes.
The very first bad boy. The origin story, so to speak.
So there he is right there. He looks very upset. What do you think about him? What do you think about this?
I think he needs to go to the bathroom, honestly.
Yeah, he looks... Yeah, I think that's fair. He looks really constipated.
Yeah.
I'm not really a fan of this. He does have the buff arms that Chris is known for now, but...
What were they thinking with the face?
Yeah, it's
because he looks like, I don't even know what. Like, I guess they were like going for like fear, I guess, but he just looks like he needs to take a massive shit. So I don't know about that. I don't know what, I've never understood what the background is supposed to be. Like, I think this is the spider. Yeah.
But I don't know, because it's not like the ghosts. It almost looks like ghosts, but it's strange.
Because we all know that like Resident Evil is like insanely and best known for spiders.
Oh, of course.
That's like the main goal of Resident Evil franchise.
But as for Chris himself, I think he, it's the first Chris, so I don't want to give him bottom tier. But for me, I would say he's a C tier, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
So next we have cutscene from Resident Evil 1, Chris.
S tier.
He's noticeably
that is just S tier.
He's noticeably more blonde.
And he's balding.
Yeah,
he's clearly balding.
I think he's balding. But he smokes.
He smokes. He's an actor. He smokes. He's balding. This is clearly an S tier. Clearly. I think we can agree on that. I mean, this is just a masterpiece of like it's the best. It's S for cinema, my dude.
So now we have Resident Evil 1 gameplay. Obviously PlayStation 1, so you can't be too harsh on its graphics. They did try. I do think it's funny that Chris looks completely different three times.
He looks more buff. He looks more buff though. He looks more buff in this one.
He does. I think it's the polygons, honestly, but he does look way more buff.
Polygons do be looking great on him though.
I would say this is an A. I don't think it's worthy of an S.
An A.
An A. What's your opinion?
I would give it like a P for polygon, but I guess we can go with A.
A.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can go with A, my dude.
He do be looking like a snack, as they say.
Yeah, he's a snack.
So next up we have. So this is the remake of the first game. He is noticeably less blonde and also less buff.
Yeah.
But I mean,
he has a nice pouch though. He has a very nice pouch.
The pouch is pretty Gucci.
Yeah. Like it's very nicely detailed as well. And the jacket looks very similar to the movie jacket, which automatically means it's a great interpretation of it. And he's not balding anymore. They have so I think this is a great improvement from the first one.
I would say this should go in the A, and the PS1, Chris, should go in the B.
You think so?
I think just by the fact that he graphically looks better, but he does also have that sick Louis Vuitton bag if I'm not
Yeah, he
mistaken.
does.
That's pretty Louis Vuitton if I've seen it. So I would say this should go in the A and then maybe move the Chris PS1 down to B. Based
will
solely
accept
on
your
physical
change.
attraction. Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes, I'll
next,
accept your change.
next we have the Astros Playroom, Chris.
Exactly. Well, one of my favorite Chris's of all time, actually.
This does count as Chris if you don't know it's the one in the green jacket. That is supposed to be Chris, and it does count as Chris. Check the Resident Evil wiki if you don't believe us. It counts, so I wanted to put it on here. What are your thoughts on Astro Chris? I guess is that his name canonically?
It's A for Astro. It's
A
A
for
for Astro.
Astro. Okay, A for Astro.
Exactly.
I can agree with that. Would you say it's above remake Chris or below remake Chris?
Above.
Above.
Definitely above. Definitely.
Okay. Great. So next we have comic book Chris. Now this is obviously there's been a lot of Resident Evil comics over the years, with many different drawings and interpretations of Chris. You could probably make a whole tier list based off of that alone, but this is I feel a pretty good picture of Chris. I think it's supposed to be based around the time of Resident Evil 1. So
Most likely.
he does look very similar to it. So
F.
I would
F tier.
I was gonna say the same. I don't think this is a good representation of
F.
Chris. He looks too skinny.
F.
Yeah. He looks too skinny. He looks very 90s, and I'm not a big fan of the super 90s comic book style. But that's just me.
F for comic books. Let's move on.
F, yeah. Comic books. Who reads those, please?
Losers.
So we have Code Veronica, Chris, aka
S.
Resident Evil 3, because that's what it was supposed
S.
to be. Why would you say it's an S?
Because it's beautiful. It's perfection. The little
I
hair
like-
slip. The
I
hair
really
slip.
like the little hair, yeah. The little bit of hair
That's-
going down.
It's amazing. And this is the most anime we ever had of Chris Redfield.
That's true. He does
And-
look very
and-
anime.
And he has an open shirt. He never has an open shirt. He has an open shirt. He has short sleeves. He is too skinny for Chris. But
I would
this
say that,
is-
yeah. In
but
argument
this
to
is-
you,
Yeah.
argument to you, I would say that he is noticeably more skinny than even the PlayStation 1, Chris.
Which is why I'm saying S, because it's S for skinny. So he needs to go to S.
Okay. I can't argue with facts.
Facts and logic, my dude. Absolute annihilation.
So S. Above or below
S.
actor, Chris?
Just in the same
Okay.
plane.
We can put
Yes.
them next to each other.
Yes.
So next we have the classic. It's Resident Evil 5, Chris. It's the boulder punching one himself.
The great
is-
one.
Yeah.
The
I
greatness.
mean, this is S tier. There is no doubt about it that this is S tier.
C for Chad.
Okay. You know what?
This
I can't
is
even
C for
argue.
Chad.
I can't even argue with that because he's look at those muscles. He's
This is
so,
the definition of what a
sweaty.
man needs to be. And this
He's
is
so
C for
sweaty.
Chad.
Yeah. I honestly I can't even disagree with you. This is definitely a C tier. Absolutely.
Yes.
Chad Chris.
You can just see his pelvis.
It's perfect. It's perfect. So this is Chris in Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Oh, yes.
So this is based off of the Resident Evil 5, Chris. However, because of the art style of that game, it's more comic booky. Obviously, it being in the Marvel Capcom universe, it's more comic booky. So he looks even buffer. And fun fact for this Chris, when he was revealed, it's him fighting the Hulk in a cutscene.
Oh, yes, of course.
Because I guess the Marvel equivalent to Chris is the Hulk.
Well, of course it's true. It is true. Dude, he is
this
one of the
is-
most powerful creatures to ever live. I'm sorry. Like
I have
that's
to
just the
agree.
fact. And he needs to go to B for buff.
I
mean-
can't even argue with that. He is
This is just,
the
this is just
epitome of
science
what
at this
he is
point.
the epitome of a
Just
man at this point in the series. Okay, so next,
Perfect.
Resident Evil 6, Chris. So this
Oh.
is depressed Chris, to say the least.
Yes.
He looks, you can tell he's very sad. He's a sad boy. I think he's drinking in a bar when you first meet him in that game as well, because he's sad. So
Yeah.
this
And
is
they speak
depressed
some
Chris.
Slavic language, which is obviously disgusting and filthy. Like women,
Yeah,
speak Slavic languages. It's horrible and disgusting. But
I would say this is a D for depression.
I couldn't argue with that.
Yeah,
That's
D
just
for depression.
those are just them facts. D for them facts.
Okay, so luckily Resident Evil 7, Chris was not in that game. So we can move on to Resident Evil 8, where we have, I mean, this guy fucks. That's all I can say.
The iconic imagery. Some could argue like holy imagery. To be like, you can even see like the light coming out. There's mist. He's at this point, he is a mythological creature who just appears to protect his bloodline. And this is just beautiful. This is beautiful. And and I would put it B for beautiful, because
I was gonna say S for sexual.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's like BS.
So I would say maybe since you say B and I say S, I say we put it in the A.
Yeah.
Just to meet in the middle.
Yeah, to be angelic.
So
Agreed.
Next up we have Umbrella Chronicles, Chris. Now this is a game that I haven't played, so I can't even comment on it. But this, Chris, kind of goes back to the more original RE1 remake kind of look. It's fine.
I do not agree with this picture.
Yeah.
It unsettles me. He looks like Pierce from
He does actually.
He looks exactly like Pierce.
Yeah,
like this is a fake Chris. This is a fake Chris, and I will not let him be allowed on this tier list.
We don't like fake Chris's on this.
Be gone.
Yeah. If that was a P,
fake Chris.
If that was a P, we would put it in P for Piers.
Exactly.
So we have Revelations, Chris. He does appear in the first game. Now this Chris looks a lot like the RE6 Chris, I would say. He still looks kind of sad.
But he lacks depression. He lacks depression in this one.
I mean, he looks kind of sad.
He's more angry than sad,
That's true.
I would say A for angry.
A for angry. A for angry. I can agree with that. So we have the movie, Chris. This is Wentworth Miller playing Chris Redfield for some reason.
Prison Break.
Prison Break man himself.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure about him. I can't lie, I'm not sure about him. I
like the actor. I like the actor myself, but
the movie's butchered all of the Resident Evil characters, to be honest. So I would say this is a B for butchered.
Agreed.
Okay.
He would be a much better Leon, in my opinion, but I guess
I agree. Actually, I think he could be a great Leon.
Yeah.
So we have Vendetta. So this is a CGI movie. It's terrible.
That's like the comic book movie, right? The comic book, like V for Vendetta. Yeah.
It's something like that.
Yeah.
This movie is not good. But it has Chris in it, so unfortunately we have to talk about it. And this Chris looks, I would say this is a slightly more happier Chris. Judging from this picture alone, he looks much more happier in his life. So I would say that we should put it at the bottom tier.
Agreed.
We don't want happy Chris. We want want mythical Chris.
Agreed.
This is bottom tier Chris for me. I would say it's below even the comic book Chris.
Yes, agreed. Absolutely agreed.
And finalement, we have Robbie Amell. So you're probably wondering why he's even on this. If you don't know, he is going to play Chris in the Resident Evil movie. I believe it's called Welcome to Raccoon City. He is going to play Chris Redfield. And I mean, he definitely looks the part, honestly.
Yeah. But is he balding though? Is he balding though?
he doesn't. I can't say that to me. I can't say that he looks like he's balding,
Right?
but he is skinny. He is more like the Resident Evil 1 Chris, I guess.
But to be fair, isn't this that same time period, right? So
Yes,
this is
yes.
like
The movie is supposedly going to
beginning
cover. Yeah, the movie is supposedly going to cover the first game to the third game.
Yeah.
So,
and he can still bulk up,
mhm.
From to the shooting. So he could still be like his brother, who is basically like a bit bulky. So I don't know. Like I think he could pull it off.
I
But
would
how
say
does he look right now?
I would say this is an A for Amel.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would say this is an A for Amel, right there at the top of A, because I think he has potential to be a really good Chris. And yeah,
That is true.
so this is our tier list. What do you think of it? How do you think we've ranked them? Is there any you want to
think-
move around? Any you want to change?
No, I think it's perfect. I think we have nailed it.
Mhm.
Unlike Eclair, but I think we have nailed it. And I think this should be like started in universities or all across the country.
I definitely think for sure that Resident Evil 8 Chris should be studied in the Sistine Chapel, personally.
Oh yeah.
He should
Yeah.
be painted on there, in my opinion. So
Absolutely.
so yeah, so that is our Chris tier list. I will leave a link to it if you want to do it yourself for whatever reason. If you want to do it yourself, then I will leave a link to it in the description.
Yeah, but we all know this is the only way to go. This is the
Yes.
only.
This is
I mean,
the
let's
only
not
one.
kid ourselves. Let's not kill ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. This is the only way you can actually objectively look at Chris Redfield. So I'm
Yes.
sorry,
We
but
are, we are objectively right, and you are.
yes,
objectively
if you
wrong.
have a different opinion, you are wrong.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Those are just the scientific facts. I'm
I
proven
learned
in
that from
Munich.
being on the internet.
Yeah.
So
So
thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed making it.
yes.
And
we'll see you in the next chirping video.
please, goodbye, everyone.
Yeah, yo, just fuck my city.